I mean, genuinely spiritual is good, but you're going to have to fight. The faith is a fight. So say we don't want fighters. And if that's the spirit in an SSPX chapel, then, you know, to go on receiving the sacraments there, depending on circumstances, may not be such a good idea. It's going to take the fight out of you and make you just spiritual. Well, you know, that's not going to survive.
There's some people who say, we don't care, we just want to go to the mass, not bother with whatever. They don't bother with whatever, they just want to go for mass.
They just want to attend a mass.
Okay, you see.
Yeah.
That's
They are waiting for the altar girls to join us.
Yes, that's it. They will get mass with the altar girls, and it's going to. That's the way it risks.
Yeah.
And then after that, when the altar girls show up, they will wait for the gay priest to be here.
It's the poison. You know, it's the famous story. If the frog is in water which you slowly boil, the frog doesn't jump out, and then the frog gets boiled to death. But if you throw the frog into water which is already boiling, he'll immediately spring out. So the danger of staying with the society for a priest or for the laity is that, you know, there'll be these little changes. There's already a serious change of spirit, a downgrading of fight. And it's going to be the one thing after another. It's going to slip and slip and slip. And before you know where you are, you're going to be in the arms of Rome. That's the way the society is going.
But for the moment, are we still on safe ground?
What would you say, Fabio? You have more knowledge of what's going on.
It cannot be said because you're in a situation like 1965. The council is over. Now, the average Catholics don't see the difference, but they have agreed that they're going to proceed with those reforms of the Council of Vatican II. Now, when are these evil fruits of the doctrinal shift going to appear? We don't know. But they have agreed in our life. So that's why we've been goofed in the past. In the past we had Vatican II. They prepared everything ahead of the change of the Mass and the liturgical reforms and the abuses. All of you woke up to the abuses in the 70s and the 80s and 90s, not in the 60s. Now what we're trying to do is to prevent, because we've been goofed once that way, it cannot happen again. So it's better to prevent it. Because agreed, now in the SSPX centers, there are no altar girls, it's the same Mass. It's even most of the priests say, I'm against Vatican II, I'm against the new Mass. So you don't see any change. What matters is that the ship now, the course of the ship has been set on a different angle. And that setup has not been modified. All the instruments, everything takes time to realize that you're in another direction. But the setup now has been changed. The doctrinal setup has been changed. And on a practical level also it has been changed because they don't follow anymore the guidelines of 2006. Well, we are always, since Archbishop Lefebvre's death, we are always said, Rome has to convert first thoroughly, entirely, then we practically will go with them. But this is not anymore the law of the SSPX. And that's official. That's official. That's a statement of the chapter. That's what the superiors are saying now. That's official. Yeah. So this is also a course, a change of the course of the society.
Yeah.
But most of the people are not aware of what it means.